What's up, everybody? It is Super Bowl time. We're bringing all of the office's biggest football fanatics in here to talk Super Bowl. So first off,
these teams are not playing.
Yeah, these teams aren't playing. These are just, these are the two office favorites. So yeah, sadly this one's not going. So I'm really sorry, condolences.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about something else.
The teams that are playing, was that who you guessed was going to the Super Bowl?
I actually did predict the 49ers at the beginning of the year.
I do remember doing that.
I do remember that, but no, I actually had the Dolphins and 49ers was my prediction, of course. So I was half right.
So between the two then, who do you think is going to win?
I love Brock Purdy. The only reason why Brock Purdy wears the number 13, his dad was a huge Dan Marino fan, so there it correlates to me that I root for Brock Purdy. But actually, his story is awesome. He was the very last pick. He was Mr. Irrelevant in the draft. He was the very last pick of the whole draft, and now he's going to be starting in the Super Bowl. So, and Mahomes has already got his. And quite honestly, I'm over the Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift thing. Sorry.
See, I'm all like, Taylor Swift's going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, how cool would it have been if Detroit was in the Super Bowl against Kansas City? You would have had Eminem versus Taylor Swift.
Oh, see, that would have been really hard for me, though, because how do I pick between Taylor Swift and Eminem?
It's not even close. Eminem and a what?
No. Wow. What's your favorite halftime show?
In the history of the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even close. Michael Jackson, followed by Prince. And then, honestly, they've all been crap, I feel like.
What do you think about this year's Super Bowl halftime?
So this year's is Usher.
Yeah.
So I don't mind Usher. He's a rumor as he may do a tribute to MJ at that. So that bumps it up a little bit for me. I don't know if I could name an Usher song if I was being honest. But I know some songs, but I couldn't tell you one song, the name of what he sings. So for me personally, I want them to get back to the large. I would love like Guns N' Roses to do a halftime show, like when rock and roll. Can we have a rock and roll come back into this somehow? Tom Petty was good too. I like Tom Petty when he did his.
Tom Petty's an actual person. What's your favorite snack to eat while you're watching the Super Bowl?
Favorite? I love shrimp cocktail, so that's always good if you know that part of it. But I feel like chips and queso, like cheese, that's like a go-to, like salsa, that kind of thing.
See, I love when Chad brings White Castle over.
Yeah.
It's a tradition.
Yeah, not a good one.
It's a great one.
Not a good one. My one tradition is the only bet I place on the Super Bowl. I always bet on the coin toss. Walker likes it, and right now he is literally 5 years in a row he's got it right. So I just place a coin toss bet, whether it's heads or tails. Now Walker hasn't told me what it's going to be this year, so I haven't placed that yet. Miss Taylor Swift. Let's get the actual prediction over under. How many times does Taylor Swift show up on the screen on the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna go 7 times.
Ooh, I'd see. I'll go above that. I think it's gonna be more. It all depends on Travis Kelce, because every time he sneezes or he falls down,
they look for her reaction.
He's adjusting his helmet. Then you gotta have him blowing a kiss to Taylor or the whole thing or whatever. So
I'm just thinking that in a normal game, they put her on a lot, but you're talking Super Bowl. There's so much.
I think it's gonna be worse. I mean, think about it. I think it's going to be worse for the Super Bowl.
I think there's going to be so much going on. Like
there'll be actual stars there, the people that sing, and the people are going to want to see. So I mean, it could cut her down.
She is an actual star. All right. So before we go, I want your final prediction, but I want who wins, why, score.
Oh, we're getting detailed.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to go with San Francisco 49ers scoring 31, Kansas City 27.
So it's close.
Christian McCaffrey will get the MVP of the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So I'm even going to throw that in there.
Okay.
But I think, believe it or not, at the end of the day, Brock Purdy outperforms Patrick Mahomes in an upset. And yes, I do believe it's an upset, even though the 49ers are favored just because Mahomes is that good. But I just have a feeling, and these teams played like 4 or 5 years ago in the Super Bowl, and Kansas City won. So I think San Francisco's got a little more edge to them. And I think the Chiefs are just tired, and I think the 49ers are ready to shake it off, and down go the Chiefs.
Shake it off, shake it off.
Yeah, that was a Taylor Swift pun for sure.
I'm so proud of you for that. That was so good.
There's going to be bad blood for sure, I think, on the field.
I've never been more proud of you. football fans. Everyone's really excited about the Super Bowl. But most importantly, I think one of the cool things about our company is, Mortgages in a Snap. We have 2 football legends that represent us because we are the best in the industry in what we do, which is, like I said, mortgages in a snap. So if you guys want to check us out, go to bawfg.com, check us out, and we'll see you guys next time.